That's my mother name.
What's up guys, KDub175 back with another Pokemon Duel video, and this is Fodder's Gen 3 Tournament. If you don't know about it, it has been going on for a little while. The first round, I never had to battle. My opponent never responded in the Discord, never reached out to me, never responded to any messages, so he was disqualified and I advanced. Then I had to just wait until the next opponent moved forward, and I'm up against none other than G Oak, which pretty much stands for Gary Oak, I assume, from the main series, part of the N clan. And if you guys don't know who he is or haven't noticed this name in the leaderboards, this dude's pretty much a legend. There we go, NG Oak 24. Pretty solid player. Looks like he's in the high 3900s, 3942. So definitely knows what he's doing. And he's got two Sableye, the Kyogre, and the Sceptile. I chose three Sableye. Like, it's a little bit cancerous, I'm not going to lie, but I figured not a lot of people have three Sableye, and I'm running the Phantom Sphere instead of Phantom Energy because Kyogre has that break energy, so does Groudon, so does Rayquaza, so yeah, the Phantom Sphere may be a much better option in the long run because that break energy is bound to go off. He has a level 10, chain level 3. My Sceptile also has 3 chain levels. And yeah, I don't know, this tournament is definitely a lot more RNG based, it feels like, especially whenever you have a team that's really similar, which ours is. And yeah, I mean, you just gotta kind of hope for the right rolls, try to make the best plays you can. So I move out with Sableye, level 10, chain level 9, and I did expand the gold, so I should have better odds of landing my gold into his purple or his gold. So just going to move out this Sableye defensively because this is the one that I applied the Phantom Sphere on. And he's going to move up with Sableye. So this is exactly what I wanted to see. I run X-Speed for the Combuskin, and as long as he hits Will-O-Wisp, I should win. Nope, going to hit the Cyclone Kick into his gold. So that sucks pretty bad. That was really disappointing, because if anything, if I landed my weak spot kick into his Shadow Sneak gold, at least he would have some weight before he's able to take over my entry point. And if you guys haven't noticed, I am leaving Kyogre on the bench, and he is as well, because Primal Rage. As soon as the other player brings out their Kyogre or Groudon, then you're immediately going to have a 2 MP and a damage buff. So I'm fine with leaving Kyogre on my bench for the entirety of the game, to be honest, unless I really need to bring him out. And so he brings out Kyogre. So now you can see the 2 MP switches over on my Kyogre, but I'm not going to bring it out just yet because I want him to still have a 1 MP. But, I may be forced to bring it out anyway. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to move up, threaten a surround on that Flygon if he chooses to move the Kyogre, or he's going to have to bring out his Combuskin. So he does bring out the Combuskin, which is fine. So now I think I want to go ahead and back up my Sableye. So if he does want to move through me with his Sableye, then he's going to have to get a knockout, which I have the chain levels on his Sableye, so, as long as I land gold, I can't lose pretty much. I'm going to go after this Flygon, which I felt like was a very easy matchup for my Sableye. So that's pretty nice to get a knockout. So now we're even. He's going to have to really think about advancing with his Sableye because I can surround him with my Sceptile. Though he could probably knock out my Kyogre pretty easily because there's a lot of purple. And now he's going with the X-Speed on his Combuskin. And I land gold. And I have 3 Sableye. So those 3 Sableye are really coming in clutch. And we get the knockout. Gonna have 3 weight on that Sableye. I think about moving up and taking the entry point, but I don't want his Sableye to be able to move up either. So I am going to back up my Sableye with Kyogre, so, you know, he just loses all option to advance with that Sableye. I believe he still has a max revive, so he can definitely max revive. And that's what he's going to do right now. Just sit his Combuskin on the entry point, which is pretty good. And then I choose to go ahead and max revive as well. I've already exhausted my X speed, so, you know, I'm not going to have that option. Like, it really sucks when you use that X speed and it just doesn't pay out, especially when you just get knocked out because you land your purple. Though I can use a double chance on Combuskin, and that's all I want to do is hit purple, and I still can't hit it, so it's like, whatever. We are going to get the knockout on his Sableye. 93 Leaf Blade. I can hit for 143 with a double spin. Really missed using Sceptile, to be honest. I have not used him in regular League for quite some time, ever since, you know, Gengar, Mega Gengar, Lunala. You know, he just hasn't been on my team, but he's still a really good figure, and I did level him up pretty much specifically for this tournament because I wanted to increase my chances of, you know, winning rolls. But, you know, I felt like it was a good investment either way, and he is going to get the gold into my Confuse Ray, going to knock out that Sableye. So that kind of sucks. Like, that was my strong Sableye. But yeah, I mean, I don't think Sceptile is a bad investment. You know, any figure that can hit for over 140 damage is still relevant. And with Mega Mewtwo Y running around now, Sceptile, I think, even got better because he is able to knock out Mega Mewtwo Y if Mega Mewtwo Y lands his Hypersonic, if he just spins that single Leaf Blade. Yeah. So that's pretty awesome. Confuse Combuskin, really nice. You know, I was basically only afraid of landing my Will-O-Wisp. So yeah, now I'm just going to go ahead and swing this Sableye around the corner. I do want to try to start getting some pressure on that other side. And now he's burned, which isn't as good, but I mean, he still loses the Cyclone Kick, and that's really what matters. That's really what matters. Okay, so he moves over, which is interesting. Yeah, he's in a pretty tough spot. He definitely is. Now, for me right here, this isn't great either because that Sableye could rip through my Kyogre and my Combuskin. You know, with just the right roll, would be really easy for him to just clutch the match. But I do have Gold Block as well, so, you know, worst case scenario, I could just Gold Block my Sceptile, and even a confused Sceptile, a burn Sceptile, really isn't that bad. Especially since I did expand the Leaf Blade and reduce the Quick Attack with the Carmonite, so definitely gives me way better matchups whenever I am confused or burned. Paralyzed, you know, it doesn't really matter. Like, status effects, I guess the point, what I'm trying to say is, like, a status effect on Sceptile really isn't that bad. In a lot of situations, it's going to be better. Okay, so this right here was really, really nice. So I get that knockout, okay? Now, I do have 3 weight. So he doesn't have to worry about moving in and trying to protect that Kyogre because I'm not able to go in for a surround just yet. So he figures it's, you know, a pretty good idea to just straight up and attack. And I survive, which was pretty likely. Now, this is what I decide to do. I figured double chance, YOLO after this Kyogre, because if I can win this roll, this is pretty much going to be game. Because, yeah, like, he can't Gold Block, I'll surround him, and, you know, you can't kill 2 at once. And we get the lucky spin, we get the gold into his purple, and that's going to be GG. Even though my other Sableye has 1 weight, when it's my turn again, I will be able to take the goal. So I have 2 figures, threatening game, and, you know, if he stealth hits over, I'll just be able to surround him. And he wasn't able to evolve his Combuskin into Blaziken to kind of save the game with a Jet Kick win. So GG to, you know, G-Oak, man, part of the N Clan. 3942 rank, and I just, you know, it was RNG, you know. Definitely feel like I played well too. So when you play well and you get the right spins, you know, the game generally goes in your favor. So I do move on. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed this video. Keep a lookout for the next round. Subscribe if you guys are new. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss my next video. Follow me on Twitter, guys, if you guys haven't already. And until the next one, later, guys.